A women guild is a strange one. I'm not sure what they actually require. I know. That's true. I've seen people apply and get in within like a week. And I've applied multiple times and never got in. So I don't really know. I don't really know. There was a time where I believed that the guilds, like in general, all the guilds, to be accepted, you had to be either from US or the UK. I don't know. I don't know if that was a rule before. Okay, let me open up the thing. I had a video with some exercises that I wanted to do for today. Let me open that up. I think it was this one. Is it just for women? I don't think so. I've seen women with a lower viewership join. So I don't think that's it. I also thought maybe it's just for partners, but I've seen affiliates in it. If you see the most recent podcast episode, I did ask Kelly about it, and she also thinks it's just random, as she doesn't know how people are chosen. Ah! Sorry. Can we reset this? No, there you go. That's that's not it. Okay. Okay. That is pencil. Do we go with pencil or pen today? That's pen. Welcome back, Yoda, on the phone. What is even a woman? Hi, Horo. Hi, CJ. Everyone wants to be in it for that reason. Wait, what? Wait. What was the message before that? Not really great advertisement for the Women's Guild. It's a bit unfortunate too, because a lot of people absolutely pick rate targets from that guild. Really? Interesting. How's everyone going? I think pretty decent. It's quite early in the day for me. Okay, we're gonna do like a 10-minute warm-up doing just lines. Let's start the timer. Timer resume. And I think I should pull up the other chat as well. It's almost 3 p.m. I mean, I said it's early in the day for me in the way of my day has just started. Not that it's early on the hour. About put it here just in case. It's also early in the day. Did you also wake up like early-ish? It's almost 10 a.m. It feels like 10 a.m. for me as well. I'm living in Jimbo's time zone. That's what I have to say. Okay, I have everything. No, I can do that. PM is the new AM. Wow, that's wow. Goth is doing the Yoda schedule. You went to sleep six. Oh my god. How long did you sleep then? Long lines are hard. If I do them like I've been doing the other ones, can I do it better? Not really. I mean, they're a bit straighter. I can't really do like straight lines if I do them like this. I guess that's part of the practice. I feel like my best lines are like when I draw them like this. That's why I always tilt. I know the joke was made yesterday, okay? The joke was that I'm too gay to make straight lines. Yo, these are not too bad though. Or if they're longer, do they? Yeah, they get a bit worse if I make them too long. They're rounding. These are not straight at all. Wow, where did that one go? So if I make them this long, they're kind of straight. But if I start making them longer, they're not as straight. They curve so much. Short are straighter. And then I feel like if I did them like these are my straighter lines, right? Is it bad that I use the straight line tool? I don't think it's bad. It's just like I want to learn how to draw straight lines without needing the tool. Probably in the future when drawing, I will be using that tool, but it's still a good exercise to, getting used to using the pen and getting used to doing straight lines and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The more control you have, the better. Yeah, exactly. These are good warm up exercises, to get used to using the pen and get used to drawing on a screen and stuff like that. Yeah, me too. You can totally see the different pressures because I feel like maybe I should increase the sensitivity of the pen because it does vary a lot. Let me try that. Let me see. Let me go to the software and increase the sensitivity. We on tablets. Digital pen pressure. Which one do I have? I have the second to soft. I'm gonna put it in the middle then and see if it helps. Okay. I didn't really do like lines in different lengths. Let's try and do some of those. So it would be like, ooh. Ah! Jesus. The jump scares. The jump scares are real. I can't make them even or the same. Blame pixel bingo cards. I know. It's hard to make them like be exactly the same. Oh, so see, I draw better from the left to the right. If I try to do the lines from the right to the left, they're not as good. They're not straight. What is this? Where did you come from? Erase. Why do they all get a tail? Look at the tail that they're all getting. Ooh, if I try to go slower, it's like Jimbo was saying yesterday. If I go slower, they don't look as good anymore. I feel like with this pressure, they are looking a bit more similar, aren't they? I feel like I can keep a more similar amount of pressure. Keeping an eye on the bus before I imagine. Have you guys ever like when you were younger or like in school or whatever did like this sort of like maze or labyrinth like thing that with like lines like this? I feel like when I was younger and I was bored in class, I would do this a lot. And I would have those pens that have like all the colors around. Did you guys ever do anything like this? This is what I used to do. I would fill the whole page, and each section of the maze would be like a different color. I don't know. I don't know if it was like I don't even know where I learned how to do this. But I feel like it would be a good like line exercise. What are you doing? You missed the multicolor pens. I mean, you can still get one, I'm sure. Wow, those are not the same at all. Why is he still barking? Yes, he is. You made it to the bus. Congrats. Good morning, Feisty. We were talking about you, Feisty. I mean, I talked about you, Feisty. I was saying that I'm gonna stream until it's time for the state of play, and I will not be streaming it. I will be watching it with you. That's what I said. That's basically it. Pixel, I know. Pixel, please. How the lines? I think it's a thing. I'm trying to draw like in different ways, like long lines, not so long lines. Trying to see like different speeds, right? So instead of like doing a fast line, I feel like if I do it fast, I feel like these ones are my like my arm best position. Those come out the straightest. But I'm trying to do like different types and see like what I can do best. So here I tried going back and forth to see if drawing that way or this way would make a big difference. So it's just a lot of trying to see how the pen feels. What's up, baby? Hello. Who's bothering you? Oh, baby. Oh, my baby. Mhm. Someone bothering you? Yeah. Oh, my baby. Hello. No, you're not coming here. I can't draw with you here. I'm sorry. I can play, I can kind of work and edit. Draw is impossible. You need to go to your bed. Go to bed. Anyway, for our third sheet, I was going to do the dots thing where we do dots and try to connect them. Sometimes I forget that I move away from the mic. I feel like my hand-eye coordination is not too bad because connecting the dots is just playing Osu, right? Because it is what it is. It's just it's just pressing circles. It's just connecting dots. I feel like it's the same, so it's not too bad. You get up for coffee for some minutes and come back to this. Yeah. At least all the Portuguese people in chat get the thing. You're welcome. There's also the now I need the color. Where's the colors? Is it in the window? Oh, you can go here. No. What are we fighting? I think it's just because Pixel was barking. I don't know. I feel like I moved the thing. Hi, Kimthy. Whoa, that was so bad. I think this exercise should be better for me than the connecting the dots because it's harder and harder means it's a good exercise, right? How you doing? Good morning. Wow. 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 Look at that. How did I even do that? That's crazy. Where am I getting the exercises? So, um, some of them I have videos on the Discord, on the resources of the art challenge place. Like whenever I use a video to, get exercises or, get lessons, I drop it on the resources channel of the Discord in the section for the art challenge. Oh, that was the best one so far. Yeah, if you're missing access for any reason, let me know. I'll give you the role that you need. Yeah, I also wanted a place to, if I need to look back or if anyone wants to drop resources, anyone can, just give like put links there to help with everyone else. So if you find something interesting, you can also put it there. Okay. We're going to move to circles. Let me just do we're going to do circles like this. Those are not very straight lines. You don't think you have the roles and you reacted to the post? Looking. You which post did, oh, you reacted to the one in the announcements? I know that some roles are being automatic and some are not. So yeah, you reacted to the one in the announcements, right? That one is I have to give you the roles. I go there like once a day and try to see if anyone reacted. Okay, I gave you the role. So you should be able to see the first channel. And then to that one you can react and get access to the rest of the channels. I think. Yeah, that's it. I'm as kind as I am Patty like. Wow. These are horrible circles. I think we're improving, maybe. Might be just a lucky break. Let me just see what time it's my lunch break. Oh, it's almost at the same time as I ate yesterday, which is good. so I can have a more regular eating schedule. Maybe I maybe not. No, that's totally fine. I feel like it's an ellipse practice. Of course it is. The daily drop is more for me, but anyone can drop whatever you want. If you only want to post there once, that's totally fine with me. Like I said, the challenge is like something for me to have my own structure. But you guys, you don't have to draw the same things that I draw. You don't have to do the exercises that I do. You don't have to post there every day. You can just share your art there. Oh my god, is that a Milady Katie? Yoda's on the phone, so I'll give you your shout out. Milady Katie is a future guest on our amazing podcasts. And she's been streaming a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. And she's just great. Her makeup is always so pretty. Her cosplays are always so pretty. Oh my god. Yes, that is the Witcher music in the background. You were typing? No, it's okay, Yoda. You're on the phone. I know it's not easy. I'm trying to be nice to the mod and he's annoyed. Are you like this, Katie? If Wakey does your mod stuff, do you also get annoyed like my mod? Oh, that's horrible. Excited for the— oh yeah, are you excited for the new DLC? I was like, oh my god, there's another DLC for the Witcher Pog. They said they were going to say more things about the DLC in late summer. So I'm not expecting anything to come out this week on like the state of play. Or maybe just the announcement that it's a thing. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, did you watch the celebration stream for Blood and Wine? They had such a cool like set. One day I will do good circles. For now, they're just squashed ellipses. Oh, really? Because I hear a lot of people also being a bit concerned that the Witcher 3 dev team or story team is not the same that originally worked on The Witcher. You're very curious? You got a new map? Oh. They did compare it more to Blood and Wine, though. Yeah, Blood and Wine is so beautiful. Like the area. I feel like the colors are a bit like super different from the rest of the game, but it's gorgeous. Oh, they did announce more cards, more Gwent cards for the new DLC. I still have not played a single Gwent game in The Witcher. Um, Katie, whenever I do a playthrough for Gwent, I'm gonna need your help because I skipped Gwent 100% on my playthrough because I didn't want Gwent to be the reason that I disliked the game. So I just skipped all the Gwent. But I promised chat I would do a play about Gwent that it would include Gwent. Yeah, I'll eventually do it. Now I have Cyberpunk like lined up, but I will go back to The Witcher at some point because I need to do the Death March. Gwent deck building stream incoming. Once you get the hang of it, yeah, I just need to kind of get into the rules. I used to play Vanguard. I think it was like the card game that I was more into. Never got into Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon. I did Magic the Gathering for like a very short time because it's so confusing. Cyberpunk, can't wait. Yeah, I think I might start Cyberpunk the last week of June, maybe. This week I'm doing trophy hunting for Nier to see if I can get 100%. I think it's doable. The Nier doesn't have like very hard trophies that I notice. They have a couple of grindy ones. Today we're gonna do the fun ones. We're gonna look for Emil's house. We need to do the sea ending. Woo! Some of these circles. Patty's backlog is quite small, I know. So small, such a small backlog. And I removed some games for like I'm not making myself play certain types of games. So I removed a couple. I was thinking about playing there is like this kind of horror game. It's not really horror. It's like a little bit like Little Nightmares, you know. Meow. She's practically. Oh my god, Pixel does the same. So Pixel is right here. Here, you see? And during the afternoon, the sun like hits here directly. I touch him and he's like so toasty and I'm like, "How? How are you okay with this?" Cozy horror. Yeah, I don't know if you know the game. What is it called? It's not White School. It's something white. I think. It's like in a high school. It's like a horror game set in a high school. White Days, maybe? I'm not sure. White Day, yes, that is the one. Oh my god, Koji! Oh my god, Koji has been a mod for 8 years! 8 fucking years! What the hell? Congrats, Koji, on enduring my streams for 8 years. Not that you're here a lot. Joking. Joking. When I streamed in a very US friendly like time frame, like I would stream at like between like my 10 p.m. and midnight, and no, my 10 p.m. and like 3 a.m. That was like my stream schedule. So it was very good for Koji because that's around the time that he also you know was on Twitch a lot. Oh yes, thank you, Koji. Yes. Let's never forget. Exactly. Koji also knows the peanut lady. But yes, Feisty, that is the game. So you know it. I might play that next week. I think it's a shorter game. And I also yesterday got a free key for a puzzle game. So that's what I'm playing next week. But I think it's a super short game, so I need another game for that week. But yeah, 8 years is crazy. When is your anniversary, Yoda? It should be around the same time, right? If it's not 8 years, it's gonna be 7. Have you played Reanimal? I haven't, but I've played the demo. But I couldn't afford to buy the game. I love the demo. It's so good because it's from the creators from Little Nightmares. I was like, oh, this demo is so good. But yeah, I love the Little Nightmares. I was very sad about Little Nightmares 3. I should have not bought Little Nightmares 3 and you know, hold on and bought Reanimal. I'm pretty sure. You're broke too. You keep spending money on stupid things like bills, house repair, and food. Yeah, I changed my goal. You see over there? I changed my goal to food because Feisty said, you can't afford groceries. You need to put a goal for food. Yeah, probably. 900 a month on food is great. It is. What the hell? What are you eating, gold? You're notorious for playing games. Same. Oh my god, same. I do that all the time. It's like a game from 5 years ago. Now it's like $5 instead of 50. Yes, now it's when I'm playing it. You're feeding two households. It's still 900. It's crazy. How many people is that? Are you counting pets? Are you counting pets? Because I pay for myself a dog and a cat, and that is already like almost 300, depending on the month. Baldur's Gate 3 is the newest big game you've played. Yeah, you've been going on that forever. With pets 10, okay, that makes sense. That feels like we pay like 400 for groceries, my more pets. Yeah, like feeding and the other things for my pets, it's around $100 per month. And that's like a fixed amount because I always buy them the same things. And then for me, for example, uh, starting next week, I might be skipping breakfast, but I will never like feed my dog less because I have less money. I would feed myself less because I don't have the money because I'm very much of the thought of if my dog goes hungry, it does not understand. It's like you might feel like I'm punishing him and I'm not. So, I would rather eat less than feed my dog less. It started it in January. Wow. Oh, you played Resi 9? How was it? I didn't watch any Resi 9 streams, or I watched very little because I kind of wanted to play. Ooh, that one is not, it was not a bad circle, was it? This one was not that bad. I wish I was in a position to throw money at you. Same, girl, same. You're like in a similar situation to me. What do you mean? It was gifted. Otherwise, you would have waited. That totally makes sense. Like the only reason I'm playing Cyberpunk, it's because it was gifted to me. Otherwise, I would not spend any type of money on games. You get 2 glass tables for free. Wow. We're getting out somehow. Yes, somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. Rich people, can you tell them to come and donate to me? How do you play horror games? Me bad. Feisty, have you played White today? Is it actually scary or is it scary like Little Nightmares? Because Little Nightmares is not scary. You heard that is good. Kind of forgot about it. I don't even ask for money. They just give you. I want friends like that. Your friend that told you loves fucked up stuff though. What is love? Um, but I think it's a bit more of a psychological type of game, right? It's probably more compared to like Doki Doki, but not as cute at the beginning. I feel Doki Doki is a little bit overrated though. I also agree to that. It's exactly. It's like a very traumatizing if you're very innocent, I guess. Once you know the secret is not as fun. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that people say that Doki Doki is like extremely like horrifying and what else. And I'm like, I mean, if you're, very innocent, maybe. But for me, it's just like, yeah, yeah, okay. I actually think you gotta find it. Maybe. I think I have Doki Doki here, and this is a paid version. Yeah, I do. Look at that. Because this one, this one you because Doki Doki is free, right? But this one you have to pay for it. Doki Doki on the go. You want to see me play horror? Lick the card? No, you thought I was gonna eat it. I still need it to work. How are we feeling about circles? Do you guys see any improvement from top to bottom? Extra traumatic and horror. Look, I added ARAM over here. ARAM with viewers as a goal. It tastes awful. You sound like you've been licking stuff that you shouldn't. Those are definitely round. You think I improved from the first to? I am on EUW. I remember having an NA account. You lick so many things. I need to do a bathroom break. I need to pee. You have one? That's nice. Wait. Timer pause. I need to go to the bathroom. Yeah, IRM is fun. And the fish is like under. There you go. You can cover the goal. It's fine. Um. Wow! Look how many exercises we did today already. We haven't really drawn anything, but we've done so many lines. That you can see. Why can't you see? Oh, that's so interesting. Why can't you see the things? I think it's because they all become a separate window and you only see like the main window. Wait, how do I put it back? Oh, there you go. I'll go. So now that we finished our kind of warm up ish, what else do we have? Where did I put my pen? Oh, I found it. We're getting close to. Are you going to do groceries? What's up? That looks like a very, very skewed kind of cube. If you're going to try to soften your hands, how do you soften your hands? Woof. There he goes. There he goes again. You don't know how you're going to. What? I don't know about the first, but the last is a good song. It's so warm outside. Why do you want to soften your hands though? Are your hands rough or something? I see. I mean, if that makes sense for you, I think it makes sense. It's good that you're trying, to take care of yourself either way. When someone held your hands, they were like, "Oh my god, why are your hands like that?" And then they ghosted you. Oh my god, that's so sad. I do know that some women or girls do pay a lot of attention to like um hands. So I think some people in general, How do I feel about hands? Yay or nay? I do think nice hands are a good thing, but I never thought about the feel of the hands. I also don't hold hands with a lot of people, but visually, I do think hands are important. Having two of them is definitely that is so true. I don't know. I can see the beauty in hands. Sorry, I was looking for Discord. Drawing. We will get to drawing hands at some point. I feel like because we were kind of talking. Oh my god! Can you stop? Kind of talking about Little Nightmares. I might try and draw one of the characters or try to do shape exercises with one of the characters. The best thing about your hands are your nail bed. What? I'm sure you will nail it. Hands are really hard though. Hands and feet, I hear. I hear, or so I hear. Did I do? Yeah, okay. How do you like my party hat? Is this a pretty party hat? Would you wear this party hat? Oh, you want a pizza slice, right? Can we draw a pizza slice? How big is a pizza slice? He has a face. That's not pepperoni, it's the pizza's face. How do we feel about it? And then my ellipses are kind of like our baguettes, okay? Baguettes. This is how you do baguettes. I don't know what that is. That's something. Definitely something. You found your old drawing tab. Oh, you found it? That's a pigeon on a baguette. It's a pigeon on a baguette. I don't know what that is either. Oh, it's one of those things I put like on your knuckles to fight someone. That's what it is. This one looks better than this one. I believe. That one doesn't look bad. I think that is our object shapes page. Okay, let me look. Let me look at the little nightmares characters. We have a gallery. No gallery. Mm, this is very interesting. There's so much stuff. That's not it. Is that it? No. Hi, Benny. How you doing? I feel like the splash arts that they have for these characters and what they look like in game is so different. Because I feel like in game, these characters is like they have such a tiny body. So when you look at them like the full body versions, it's so weird, right? Has like the light source is over here, right? Hi, Annikus. Oh, isn't this the song of that quest? Where we go to like a pub or whatever and the girl is singing? Oh, it totally is. Another spree of online shopping for $4. You got a liter. Ooh, that sounds nice. I mean, if especially if you like diets, some people don't like it. Doesn't look horrible, does it? You look at about diet, only that it was the only on the free list. Oh, others were mess snacks. I see. I usually don't go for Diet Coke because it tastes too sweet. I mean, if it's gonna taste sweet, I would rather just, have the sweetness. How is it like 0 calorie still holding the sweetness? I mean, it's not. It's because they replace sugar with sweeteners. This is also my mother. I kindly ask everyone to stop insulting her. She's not racist. Her reaction was based on ways young men approach her, kept looking towards her back. It's nothing to do with race. Hi, Trap Master. How you doing? You're a lot on the copy pasta these days. You were a teenager. There's a new button on WhatsApp. It's annoying as fuck. Can you guys tell that this is a character? How do you guys feel about it? The eyes are not eyeing, but other than that, you're gonna head over to the city for some reason. Haven't visited yet here on the coast. You go get some breakfast. Should be in replicant, not even kidding. What? Should be in replicant? What do you mean should be in replicant? Okay, what are we gonna do in the next 15? They got these simple shaped robot machines. Does it look like a simple shaped robot machine? This is what I was trying to emulate. It doesn't really look the same. I think the eyes are the worst part. It doesn't really look like a bag either. It just looks like a box. I'm glad you can't hear my neighbor. Or can you? Chat, I think I should do some more, but my head is just thinking about food. I can only think about food. What's wrong with me? What am I gonna make for food? I think I can make pasta. I'll cook some pasta. I feel like my wrist is at a weird place where it's either too tight or too loose, and I don't like it. Pasta, and I'll just chuck what do you call tuna in there. I'm gonna go on the on onto cowork category.